crowdfunding you started, am I right?
No, what I did was, that was a presentation that I did at the FSX conference for crowdfunding. I took it out and analyzed it when I was invited to speak here, and I decided that based on the Job Act and the rules and the platform and the current environment, that every word that I used in that
Any capital
was unilaterally able to slide across and effectively be. The sheet that I sent to your email talks about Regulation A, which comes under the Job Act. Regulation D, Rule 506B. That is raising capital in the old way, the way the law has been for the last 40 years. And you have to deal with accredited investors and up to 35 non-accredited investors, and you can't solicit generally. C, that's the new Jobs Act section. That's general solicitation. That says you can go on TV, radio, blast to the world, but you have to only raise money from accredited investors. I put another section in there that dealt with the Texas Securities Act, where you could find it, what their address and phone number is, what their website is. They have some exemptions too. And I'm perfectly willing at some point in time in the future to go through the whole thing, laid out for you, how to do it. This was not a crowdfunding presentation. It was a movie clip of what I used for that, but I transformed it into across the board capable of all the regulations that we're talking about.
Our companies, how can our companies evaluated when they don't have a?
How are they valued?
Yeah.
I think you look at how different, what are their assets? You know, is it internet technology? Is it IP? Is it, do they have a real estate? Do they have some patent on some device or some, like a medical device that people have been waiting for decades and is finally here, where there's a big demand in the market and you prove it. What you have to do is prove whatever you have, the product or service, that it works, it's real, and it's scalable. So if you were able to sell, I did that the other day. I said, get me 2 customers, show that 2 people in this world, in the United States, will pay what you say this service or product is worth, and establish a commercial price, and then we have a product, a business, a management team, it's scalable, we prove the market, and now we just need more money to scale it up, more manufacturing, more production, whatever. So part of the valuation process goes into each and every element of what went into it. Is there any other competition out there in that market so that you can measure what their valuation is against what stage you're at? Is it unique? There's nothing out there like it. You're first to market with something. I mean, I can talk to you about it for a long time about anything. Send me an email and say, here's what I have. I can tell you this, and I wanted to introduce Jason, and I'll do it real quickly. Jason Myers, CXOcollective.com. One of the things I do for their organization is I look at probably 1, 2, 3 business deals a day. I have to pop them up, read them. They're using a form I developed, so I'm very familiar with it. Read it, develop it, come up with an idea as to whether or not I think it fits his model, and then put some price of valuation. And there's some of the calculations going off from having been a lawyer for 40 years, an investment banker for 20, and having done over 1,000 deals and listed public and private, raised private money in public company, and seen thousands of presentations. So I can do that because I have this stuff going on in my head that's an experience. But I can break it down for you when we're talking one-on-one. Or you throw an example to me, I can do it. And before I forget, Jason's organization has a chapter in Dallas that he would welcome everybody in here to look at, CXOcollective.com. It's an entrepreneurial organization. They buy and sell companies. The reason why I brought him is because they have a chapter here. I fly in about once every 3 or 4 months, 4 meetings for these people, and they are extremely entrepreneurial. And I know some people raise their hand about looking for jobs or employment. They produce, in acquisitions, the need for employment. They produce jobs for consultants. So talking to Jason, after I hang this microphone down, he'll be here a few minutes, feel free to go to the website. He's on the website. You can send him information. These are the type of things that I'm trying to do now, is to find the connectivity, find the money, find the resources of what you need, because I'm all about supporting entrepreneurs. I was so sadly disappointed in the presidential election from both sides that neither one of them came up with a plan that opened up the capital markets realistically, that made it easier for entrepreneurs to get the money that they need. So I'm going to try to help do it myself and find like-minded people. So they want me to quit, so thanks so much.
I think that we will be around for a little while, and if there's any company that is interested in trying to make a presentation to see what that's all about, we can talk about that. Michael will be happy to answer questions. We'll let him talk first next time, and as will Jason. So thank you all for your attention. We appreciate it.
Thank you. I'd like to go.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you so much. Once again, a big hand for Judy. Michael, please. Thank you. Hopefully this tip can work.